live yet? Are we live yet? Are we live yet? I know it says I'm supposed to be live. Maybe. I'm still a little lost. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you're new, hit the subscribe button because it says I have one viewer. And we got a lot of junk that I tear through in an hour, like 5, 6 TVs, a bunch of other stuff. We'll go over that once I get everybody else That's weird how YouTube does this, man. Like, I scheduled everything out, and I know I'm a little late, but I was having camera technical difficulties. As you can see, we're using the printer camera, the good old Logi. And truth be told, it does not produce the quality that I expected it to. So, we're gonna throw that there. No, not this song again. I guess I gotta share it. Go to live. Go to that. Close out to that. Dude, all my tech is having a hard time with everything. Oh my god. Are we going to be able to make it? I think everything literally just had a stroke. Okay. Well, we got it up on the surface, but I still don't have a way to send a link. Anyway, I say fuck it. Fuck it, bucket. Posted it on Facebook. People don't show up. I think that we're just going to start with simple things. Like a TV, because I have 6 of them to tear down. Truth be told, I am not as prepared as I thought I was. I thought this would be a better played out, and I definitely procrastinated a bunch. You know, I really think that's all we need, a drill and a knife. It gets everything out, right? honestly know if this is a good spot because nothing is loading, and this track is just repeating. What the fuck are these songs? Not genre I picked. I mean, it kind of looks like it would be a decent spot to set the TV. Throw this over here. What's up and welcome to chaos that I have invoked on myself for some apparent reason. Where I take your junk and make it my calamity. My next catastrophe project. You know, honestly, I could do that. Start taking tech donations and doing teardowns and like ideas for next videos. I think that would be pretty beneficial. For both parties, really. You get rid of your junk, and I get a bunch of components. And we get to say we both received. I just be an upcycler. But as you can see in the background, the screaming plant is complete and will be posted soon, I promise. That's one of the videos that I've been working on pretty recent, and it's taken a little bit because, well, A, you have to learn how to use a DF player. B, I am live currently. I'm really hoping Gavin pops on. Boys are upstairs watching TV. Huh? Yeah. It was toasty. And it said it had a Windows update, so I updated it.
In the ice, head to toe in tie-dye. Wonder where this fairy came from. She's from heaven.
That's your fault.
Heart says in
Here's the thing about being
Amazon. Hand steady, hand long. Holding fire in her hands, she starts to dance. Oh, mystical, magical, wonderful queen of the night. Ooh, Shiva by her side. I know that's right. Ah, look at her. Make way, tear. Don't play.
cameras. They're a little different than the other ones. Backlit screen. And these are all the layers I was talking about behind the actual lamps. Which I do not have the patience for. Another board down. Now there should be a clip here. I don't know if there's any more screws holding the top on. Here's the layers. Oh, these ones are LED. There's the problem. Two of the problem. That isn't just supposed to come off. At the same time, what are they doing? Just putting. Okay, there's no connection. I wonder if this is still good. About to see. You know, when in doubt, ask ChatGPT. Yeah, okay, so we need a voltage driver for it, which is what this board is. See how it's all full of big ass capacitors just scattered all over the board, and voltage regulators and resistors and all sorts of shit on here. I think this is our driver board to actually light this up, which with the way everything's falling off, it seems to be kind of crazy. Yeah, it takes 2.58 amps, 218 What's up, guys? I got a bunch more shit to tear down, and it is all random miscellaneous stuff that you got laying around that you could totally harvest yourself. Build other junk out of it. We just got done tearing down a flat screen. We're working on tearing down a head unit out of my old Mitsubishi Eclipse. Back in the day, I used to be gangster. Why are there so many screws in this bitch? Why are they so long? Seems unnecessary. Get on it, that was great. And it should lift right out. Give me all the buttons and knobs. Oh, look at that LCD screen. Super usable. Super great. USB connectors, buttons. I wouldn't say that's worth calling miscellaneous wire, but there is wire there. Throw that over in our heap, and we're not even done with this beast yet. We've got a heap load of wire, which, great. And some more screws!
Don't push back. Don't push back. Don't push back. Don't push back. Don't push
I think this piece I'm taking out is the actual driver. I think this is just a panel used for commanding the might be in trouble. Burn? What does it even mean? We're still using that Wild Ninja account.
You can shake it anyway. Well, you can shake it anyway. Oh,
That's the part where I dropped the camera.
well, you can shake it anyway.
We're only two of the like 50 things I have. And we
Well,
only
you can
have,
shake it anyway.
how far are we into it?
Don't push
Oh,
back.
I can change that.
That's the limit. Don't push back. Don't that's the limit. Don't push back. Don't that's the limit. Don't push back.
Is that better? I think that's better. I really don't need an antenna mount or another IO shield. I am interested in this audio driver back here though. which seems to be held in somehow. Is it just pushed into slots? Oh, there's a screw in there. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I feel like I need to skip an ad listening to this one. Yep. Audio driver, MOF sensor. There's a couple other little doodads and duty things in there. Throw that in the scrap heap. Truth be told, this isn't even like the fun part. This is all like, what's inside the plastic? Mystery box time. Clean everything up so it don't look like a hoarder. I'm turning the camera. Point there. Shite. Apparently me dropping the camera is a regular thing.
That surprises absolutely no one.
Well, the way I have it set on here is all janky.
That
had to
also
make it work.
surprises absolutely no
Had
one.
to make it work, damn it. This is our scrap heap. We need to pick from the heap. We got this wonderful speaker over here that we could disassemble. Probably have an audio driver in it. Bluetooth board. Capacitor. This is more a warning thing. This will shock the nuts off a squirrel from 15 meters away. What am I choosing? We have a fan, a dehumidifier, some sort of modem, a picture frame. No! Not the PC! Not the PC!
You don't want to see what's inside my PC, Dominic. It'll make you jealous.
She's talking smack. Microphone it is. Or not microphone, but a whatchamacallit. CV radio. That's the word I was looking for. Modem it is. You know, I'm actually really curious of what's in here. They don't really make this one easy to get into, like how they do the other ones. You have to fight to get into it. I like to keep screws underneath the feet of where rubber pads are. Because it's an easy way to cover things, but man, it's a bitch to actually get to. I really hope my screwdriver bit works. If not, force will be taken. Junk. I guess it gives us a button, but truth be told, I got enough buttons. Donick, you had to pick the hardest thing here to take apart. Well, that was a pain in the ass. That's crazy that this heatsink is just a metal pad, though. Maybe I got all the screws. Ha! I did. I managed to do that somehow. Well, it looks like we got our antennas. There's 3 antennas in this thing, and dude, look at the heat sinks on this freaking motherboard. It is ridiculous. But, I mean, we got a bunch of LAN comms. We got... Truth be told, I don't know everything on this board. Like, that's going to be something I'm going to have to dive into. But these heat sinks are fucking crazy. They're double-sided. Like, there's one down here. Why it doesn't have a heat sink like this on that side is beyond me, but... Add it to the pile. Done it, quick. What's next? I'm gonna get one of those spinny wheels. Go click, 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 click. Okay, drill it is. Yeah, I only have the one camera though. Truth be told, if I had a camera like here looking down, and then I had that camera looking from the side, I would like another camera pointed towards my scrap heap instead of having to move the entire tripod. But all in time, I suppose. And put everything consolidated into bins really quick. Move everything where it needs to be. Luckily, I have a box for something like this. So, ribbon cables have their own box. Make a camera. I have a lens that would work, but I don't think I have any of the boards to actually do it. Wires. Alright, things are thinging. Alright, Dominic, pick our next thing. I thought I would have Gavin pop in. Do you remember him, Dominic? Ended up moving away a while ago, and he was like, "Yeah, are you Chance by chance?" Not literally. He's like, "Man, this is really trippy. Small world we live in." Whoa, that's something to crack into. A 1 watt 8 ohm speaker. That is a keeper. Back panel, trash. Oh boy. Everything's hardwired into this thing. There is no going and... like, everything's actually assembled to the metal cage with screws. Like, the offset in the back, right here, is gonna have some problem with me pulling on it. Oh well. I think I'll keep the IO shield on this one just because. Maybe not. Maybe not. And that one was actually bolted in. Knock a ground out, knock our actual speaker line out because I don't think, maybe. As in regards of what? Because as of right now, I'm just tearing down old tech. I was thinking about maybe transitioning to like boards next week. And then I was kind of thinking about utilizing this time to talk about future videos. Truth be told, thinking about having polls on items, but my cameras are being a pain in the ass, and honestly, I'm just pulling the junk tech that I have laying around. What about tearing down yourself? What about tearing? I don't understand what you mean. Ooh, am I gonna be able to get that out without breaking it? We will see. Seems like these knobs come off. I don't know how to get that ring out of the fucking metal thing though. That's what the knobs look like with being knobless. Look at the knobs. You like looking at the knobs, don't you lie? Truth be told, I think I'm only going to be able to save one of these without cut-in plastic. Because I really do want that LCD screen. Well, yeah, but think about it. If I'm using the above camera, and I'm only using the above camera, that would be the way to go. I think we're going to mess with this bit later. But yeah, that's what I would plan to do, is probably have an overhead camera and show you what I'm doing whenever I'm actually tearing these boards down. As of right now, this is just tearing the boards up, or getting the boards out. Trying to save as many pieces as I can so I can eventually go back and redesign these boards, cut the pieces out that I can, which is bougie, but you know. I'm still confused. But okay. Man, I figured these MOF sets would be a pain in the ass. That came out a lot easier than I was expecting. Not gonna lie. My God, they make these things like tanks, man. They soldered the fucking thing to the board. That was just plain ridiculous. Now we got our speaker board, our audio driver, fucking speaker, a mic connector. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things in there. You need those things to make things. Yo, Gavin, what is up? Currently I have torn apart one flat screen TV, a modem, a head unit, and a CV radio. Why? Well, I got a whole bunch of parts that are built on these things, so I can rip them off and reuse them for different things. Well, currently I actually got a drill, a bunch of TV remotes, one of those picture frame things where, like, one of the smart picture frames. I got I'll just tear that thing apart. This thing's pretty neat because I picked up at Goodwill for like $1, right? And you're like, oh yeah, that's dope, a little LED lamp. Well, it's even cooler because I don't have to tear shit apart. It pops apart. It's awesome. They're a little solar panel battery pack. Click. Truth be told, I want to take that LED out and maybe harvest the weights from the bottom of this to give like longevity, or like not longevity, but give a little bit of weight to my projects. Yeah, exactly. What are you calling me lazy for? But if you go and look at my channel and see the start of it, it started with me ripping apart RAS and a printer and a bed frame and 2 RC cars to eventually make the thing that I was trying to make. Dude, it's been longer than a few years. Feels like I left fucking a while ago. But truth be told, things have been good. No complaints. How have you been? Like, I mean, I got into riding bikes and got 2 boys. I think it was back in high school? Or like early high school, I think. Bing bada boom. We got our power station. And it comes with weights. Mwah. Don't ask me what that sound was. Yeah. I mean, trying to travel longer. And do some more. I don't know, like, truth be told, it's all a blur. It all moved so fucking quick, so fast. But I am happy to hear from you. I can't believe you found it on coincidence like that. I can't do this one. Man, I should take that out. Oh shit, for real? Yeah, I don't know how to do that, Donick. Yeah, I know. I don't know. My shorts are kind of blown up compared to my videos. Like, my last short got almost 2K views. Likes are a different story. There's a lot of people who've seen it, though. I can't believe you moved out of Weldon. Like, I really thought that was what you're gonna do. What made you switch? There's my weights, my little button. Trash. As far as the light goes, oh, for real? I remember watching you game. What type of art are you doing? Ugh. Guess that's one way to get it off. Yeah, that'd do it. Camera stand for sure. Oh shit. I actually know a couple people who are really into Warhammer. Personally, not me. And it's crazy because I got a 3D printer. You'd think that would be the first thing that I would turn to. The good art. Well, this should work, right? 'Cause it's 1.2 volts. Let's give it a try. So are you still living out where you moved to, or did you move away from that? Oh, you're talking about with spray paint? Like that one? My button popped off. This should be working. Yeah, I ended up going into mechanics super hard for a little bit, but I didn't really like it. Yeah. Well, I think I figured out why this was a buck. Bad LED. Good wire. Maybe. The fuck was that sound? Otherwise, trash. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'd dig to do that. It's not your way of saying that you're leaving me. I don't know how long I've been on. I think I was only planning on doing this for about an hour or so. Getting pretty close to the cusp. I'm almost there. Okay, this one is going to be a little bit more of a biatch. Well, hello. Fan flapjack. I'm sorry, I'm not being entertaining enough. I don't know what to say. Look at this sexy screw that I'm unscrewing. Truth be told, I can make a ton of shit with this old drill. If it still works. It was also one of those things that I picked up out of just, oh, okay. Thanks for the deal, bro. Chaos incarnate. But yeah, this has a switch. It has the lithium-ion battery, which is pretty Oh, yeah, I felt that. Booyah. Drill torn apart, plastic gone away. And we're down to a chuck. The actual battery. Somehow I didn't realize I dropped that, and truth be told, I don't really want the chuck. Maybe. Nah. But I did want this battery. Now, this should hypothetically spin. It needs 13 volts. We'll give it 13. Power. Just to double check that I'm not collecting trash. 12.4 should work, and it would help if I holy shit. Any day now, come on. Okay, it's having a stroke. Hold on a second. Man, did I really grab another piece of junk? That's fucking crazy. Wait a minute, your little brother? Aw, dude, it's been so long. I bet you he's gotten big. Last time I remember, he was like this big. We weren't much taller, but still. How many amps does this thing draw? Oh, it's 18 volts. Still nothing. I swear this is just working. What did I do with that switch? That's got me suspicious that something ain't right here. Just running it in reverse, it should hypothetically do the same thing. Hopefully not shock the piss out of me. Hopefully not shock the piss out of me. Yeah, I think it's just dead. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, I think we're going to end it at this RC car. Because, truth be told, I'm getting hungry. And you guys do not want to see me shove a hoagie in my face. It would help if I had the right fit. Wouldn't it? Really? Dude, I was sweating. I actually thought it was going to because the whole casing was metal. I touched just the right part. Take out this microcontroller, which has this little motor connected to it. Trash. Come here, you.
You done yet?
No. Go on. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. We have officially got our junk. We got all our miscellaneous stuff that I get to go and tear down. Dang, dude. That's nuts. Well, Anyway, if you're bored enough, you should go watch the videos. Make sure to like, subscribe if you're new and you enjoy this type of whack-ass content. I hope you guys have a good one. Dookie! Gonna go shove a hoagie in my face.